We first met internet marketing whiz Tony Chau a year ago when he was living large in Las Vegas. Followed his hunt for a house when he bought and remodeled a second home in LA's Hollywood Hills.
I was able to give it a makeover to something that was completely what I fantasized about.
And now he's setting his sights on Chicago, where he wants to invest in another home, this time with his business partner, Jason Traut.
Tony and I have a couple of mutual ventures, and we have a lot of dealings actually in Chicago, and that's what brought us out here. Yeah, sounds good.
All right, I'll see you there.
All right, John.
We're both very successful business people. When we put our resources together and go into one property together, we can get something that's truly special.
We got to get some Cubs season tickets, and as well as the Bulls are doing.
But there's
some floor seats.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Part of the allure of Chicago is just being part of everything that it has to offer. Look at the balcony up there, and then the duplex with the windows. You know, looking up at the buildings and, you know, thinking I could be looking out one of those windows. It's going to be a great feeling.
Looking for a place in a high-rise with a great view of the city.
I think we definitely want to have a balcony, especially for the summers. I heard they're, you know, just so much fun.
With plans to entertain, they want a place that's at least 2,000 square feet.
Being two single guys, we definitely want our place to be a showcase. I mean, we want it to have a vibe and a pulse about it.
They have a budget of $1.5 million, including renovations, but the scope of the remodel is up for debate.
I tend to take more risks when it comes to designs. The last home that I purchased was a complete makeover. And hey, if we can repeat something like that around here, I'm all in.
Since this isn't my primary residence, I don't want unexpected expenses. I just don't have the time, really, to get involved with that process.
So they've asked their friend and interior designer, James Charles, to join them on their search.
He did a remodel for me. I know he's done a couple remodels for Tony.
Isn't this fabulous? Look, I could throw a party since I'm the class here.
And he's really a miracle worker.
Given the fact that Tony and Jason are friends, the unique scenario is that we basically have to find something that meets each person's needs individually and collectively. We're going to take a look at a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath plus den, just off the Magnificent Mile.
This is a great area. I like it already.
I love it. It's right next to everything.
It's actually under the price point at $750,000.
I told you I had a good feeling about this place.
Let's go.
Let's see. So this is a corner unit, so it promises to have spectacular views.
It does, but what is really crucial, which I think James will appreciate, is that the architecturally significant church over here, Cathedral, will never be able to be torn down. Your view is secure.
But I mean, this is great. It means the view never gets interrupted.
Exactly.
I mean, we can change things inside. We can't change what can happen out there. Not only do you have the views, what it does really create is this incredible space to be able to do whatever we want.
And if you actually take a quick look over there, West Street is right outside your
Oh my God,
doorstep,
yeah.
so that should be fun. It won't be a long walk home in the evenings.
This is a very large kitchen, if you really
Yes.
think about it.
But to really personify it for you guys,
Exactly.
I would have to rip everything out. You have to understand
Yeah.
everything has to come out.
Right.
It's not because it's not nice. It's lovely.
It is
it's not
lovely.
you, and it has to come out. It's a big job.
Given the space, there's really no alternatives if we're going to make this place special.
And is that something you're comfortable with? I mean, for me, I wouldn't think twice about it. After my experience with James in my last home in Hollywood, I am all in for every fixer-upper that we can get our hands on.
There is an internal struggle. We would have the budget for James to do something really fantastic in here. Ripping down the walls, gutting it. On the downside, we don't know what's behind the walls when you open them up. And it just poses the unexpected blank check. I think this should be my room because look at these views are tremendous.
You've got your steam shower over here.
I love the steam shower, but is this
Point for Tony.
is this all the space here we have for the bathroom?
I think there's something missing. Christine,
I think we
where's
can
the
solve
toilet?
it if you follow me.
The master bedroom actually has 2 bathrooms, this one with a toilet.
Let's just be clear
What
here.
you
This
think?
needs a lot of work. I mean, this is not your taste. I mean, again, very nicely done, but this all has to come out.
Well, this is
Separate
perfect.
spaces.
This is really perfect for Tony because it's so close to the front door. He can just stumble in straight into his little girl's palace right here.
There you go.
Actually, this is perfect for James.
you pretty princess, you.
But on a serious note, that is really difficult because I can't change that.
No. James may not be able to make that wall disappear, but I'm pretty sure he could make that one disappear. If you recall, the den's on the other side.
Oh, that's
so you
right.
could, if you did decide to
Oh, so
break
it
down
really
that
becomes
wall,
like a second master.
you could have 2 huge master bedroom suites.
It does have a decent view. It does have a great potential.
I agreed. But, you know, there's a lot of things that we're going to need to change. And
Well, this, and you're absolutely right, you do have to change things here. And it is a complete tear down on the inside to really make it what would really personify both your tastes.
This centerpiece is the Ritz-Carlton Residences. Since it's still under construction, Christine is taking the guys to the sales office to meet one of the brokers for the project.
Hello.
It's so nice to
Hi,
see
nice
you.
to see you, Christine. Hi, I'm Rachel Bailey. The unit that we're looking at for you is a 2-bedroom split floor plan unit. It is going to be on the 26th floor. Why don't we walk this way into our gallery, and we'll take a look at some of the floor plans. I think this is the unit that will work best for you.
and the bedrooms are on opposite sides of the floor plan?
Yes, it's approximately 2,000 square feet, right around $2 million.
With a $2 million price tag, I'm having some reservations that can go with the lower end place and then put that rest of the budget to James and have him redesign the place. And that could be money better spent.
You have the opportunity to choose all of your own finishes. So if you look right behind you, we have sample cabinetry, sample countertops. You don't have an upgrade process. Everything is going to be top of the line.
So all I have to do is point.
No,
This is the
that's
easiest
okay.
design job ever.
What I really enjoy about this property is that we get to pick everything that's going to go inside of it. It might cost a little bit more money, but I know it's not going to be a blank check.
If you step right behind you, we have a finished master bath. This is only a sample of one of our master bathrooms. We have several different
Look at
layouts.
this.
Well put together, not exactly contemporary.
Well, this is one of our layouts, so if it's not for you, we could certainly move some things around and make it yours. So now this space isn't really indicative of the exact size of our living and dining rooms, but again, we're trying to give you the feel of sense of quality. This is a sample wall of cabinetry. And again, this is one of your choices. We can go very traditional, we can go very contemporary.
Well, this is one choice that we'll probably keep.
It's certainly commercial grade, just what you need, Tony, for someone who doesn't cook.
You know me too well.
Yeah, I think so.
But we can solve that problem for you. One of the advantages of living in a building like this is the amenities and the staff. So if you don't choose to cook, you can have a chef come up and cook in your unit. So watch your step. This is your $1 million view.
Oh, wow. This screams you've arrived.
There'll be a 12,000 square foot club level that houses all of your services and amenities and a full staff. And they will provide for any service that you need on a whim.
I love the idea of the lifestyle living. I mean, right here on Michigan Avenue, the amenities, I mean, that was phenomenal.
But you have to keep in mind also, it is $2 million, and that is a little bit above our budget.
So today, they're heading south to the Loop to check out a condo that's twice the size for half the price.
We are going straight to the penthouse.
There you go.
Wow.
This is lovely.
About
Can't complain about the
4,000
view here.
Yes,
space.
4,000 square feet.
I love what I'm seeing on the outside there, but it's got a little more wood here than what I'm comfortable with.
This is certainly not what you like. I mean, the space is great, and my mind is running.
That's expensive.
It's not the worst location, but it's not in the middle of Magnificent Mile and everywhere that is hot in Chicago.
So the kitchen features a contemporary Euro feel.
I don't think it's either of your tastes.
A little standard, a little too standard.
It's a little too standard. I'm thinking to myself, this island has to go. I think we should redo the whole kitchen.
Ensuite baths, walk-in closet.
And is
this a door?
No, it's a window.
Oh, James, I'm sure you can make it a door.
Yeah, more cost.
You can't be.
I just want to write one check. I don't want to write 50 checks. So.
I know, I know.
I take one check.
For a guy who comes from the business finance background, yeah, I'm trying to be the pragmatic one. Yes, we're making a very nice living today. That could go away tomorrow.
What do you think of this for view?
Oh, gosh.
So not only do you have one balcony, you actually have 2 balconies and a terrace.
I think I'm in love.
Oh my God, look at this.
Full east exposure, as well as south and west and park views.
James, I already know you're salivating standing out here looking outside like this.
I am. I'm just concerned whether I can do the inside as well as the outside. Look at this. This is spectacular.
Coming in through here, we have a second entrance, which I think is fabulous. Here we have our second master bedroom suite. Your master bedroom bath has the entire view.
This is lovely.
This is definitely a remarkable space. I'm just concerned about, all the investment that's going into, refurbishing this place. For me to spend, a handful of weekends here, that's what, when I'm, weighing the cost versus the potential.
All the resources and all the time you're gonna put in here is gonna be worth every second.
Listed for $750,000, the first condo is near their targeted area on the Magnificent Mile and has a lot of potential.
It is on the very low end of our budget. The fixer-upper may have the best potential out of the properties we're looking at.
It does have an amazing upside as far as the investment value.
With the entry price being so low, it really allows me to do something which really you'll both be proud of. But it's gonna take time.
Priced at $2 million, their second option is a luxury condo. Since it's still under construction, they can customize their unit from scratch.
Luxury appointment is fabulous, and you're not gonna be able to find that anywhere. I think that was quite unique.
That club level, that was magnificent. You can't beat that.
But remember though, Jason, it is $2 million. That stretches out our budget by quite a margin.
Priced less at $1.1 million, option number 3 is a 2-story penthouse that's also the largest place.
It's got an amazing terrace, excellent views.
But it's not in the kind of elite location that I've always been used to.
Just do a party upstairs every night. This way you don't even have to leave the place.
It is large, and with that comes, the expense of
filling it up.
Filling it up, exactly. So, a little apprehensive.
The way I see it, if I can chime in, I think the penthouse has great value. Just give me 2 months, and I can show you what we can do and still make it your own.
If you're willing to give James a couple months to work on the property,
Okay.
I'm willing to give up the fixer.
It's really extraordinary space. Let's do it.
Okay, now keep in mind we're a few weeks But wait, you haven't even walked in yet.
Oh my gosh, James.
I can hardly believe this was the same place I walked into the last time.
I'm definitely pleased with the choice that we made.
This one was the one that captures everything that we're looking for.
I'm blown away. And the things that James has done with the place, it's really been remarkable.
It looks like you brought Vegas to Chicago.
Yeah, this is it.
It wasn't easy for both Jason and I to agree on one property because there's so much to a house.
Luke, I am your father. We're actually very good compliments in this whole process. Me bringing that fiscal responsibility, Tony bringing a lot of that pizzazz and just creativity.
The asking price was $1.1 million, but they got it at a discount at $860,000.
Staying within the budget at 1.5, I don't think we could have done any better.
This is your new bedroom. Look at this view.
And James having him along, we really took the place and turned it into something that was just absolutely remarkable.